If this Nekomata is not fully built, I'm gonna stop. M6 Neko. Echan! What is this? Where is your... No, I don't listen. I was expecting a certain thing with your Nekomata. After what you wrote me. Also use Cordis. Okay, Fox Senpai. If you knew what I have been written, I was expecting a Nekomata main account. A Nekomata only account, basically. That has not... You had other materials. Okay, bro. Wait, this account has literally every single agent in the game. Literally every single agent. And all of them are... Well, not all of them are built. Oh, shit, Manato is at level 0. Wait, what? Wait, skip. M4 soldier unbuilt. What have you built? All up until Ambi. Okay. 14k here. Are you sure that you are a Dolphin? Because... I kinda don't want to believe that. Unless you are very lucky. Yeah. I have a very specific suspicion. Yeah, I feel like that is an Orcar. Maybe not an Orcar, but I think anything below Whale is probably disingenuous. You did not M6 Burnice. Also, why is this not a crit knees? Looks good though in terms of it. That's W5. No, it's not. You have W5. You have every single W engine in the game with, I think, no exception. Every single signature, quite sure. I'm not sure if you are missing anything. Yeah, okay. So let's go through this. Yidhari, M4. That is a pretty good Yidhari though. I think you probably want more crit damage. Are you running HP percent here? You're running HP percent. Do you have ice damage? 6850 to 7. Yeah. So, Yidhari. Definitely you do want ice damage, slot 5. It is quite a bit better than HP percent. Mainly because of saturation, right? But aside from that, it is a good Yidhari. The crit damage, I mean, should be higher, right? But, I mean, you do have the Mindscape 2, which gives you 40%. So, you will not have really problems in clearing anything. That looks all fine. Arguably, you could level the assist a bit more, but it's not the most important. M2, he... I need to go back to this part. Yeah. Lucia. Basic assist to 11, right? Standard. At least the dodge is not leveled, so thank God for that. You're running triple HP, you're running Yunkui, that's okay. Especially with Yidhari and Banue, you could argue for a 2P swing jazz because you like Yidhari a lot. That is, well, with Yidhari, Banue, 2-piece swing or moonlight. Arguably, it is better because of certain rotations. But I mean, you do not have problems clearing, right? 194, 3000. That looks pretty good, but that's an attack percent, yes. That is a diabolical good piece. I mean, if you are not running... If you are not running the full M2 team with full Death Shred, you could run 10 slot 5, you know, steal it from Jane. It's really, really good. And aside from that, you have good AP rolls. You could use a few more attack rolls. I mean, just steal your stuff from Jane, I suppose. That is a really fucking good piece, and I want this one. Can you give this to me? Send it. Thank you. Yeah, fine. It's good. You have not leveled this. You might want to level her assist a bit more, but it's fine. Yuzuha, same thing, especially if you want to play Aria. Yuzuha... level assist to 11 plus. You really want that for Aria. It's super, super important. If you were to improve your substat rolls, you could run AP in slot 4. With more attack subs, AP slot 4. I think you have the capability for that simply because you probably have a shit ton of resources. Your money is infinite. Will I get a heart attack? Please no, I can only get one a day. I can only survive one heart attack a day. Ah, thank God. Thank you. No heart attacks. No heart attacks today. Ah, that feels good. Oh, I don't get heart attacks. Oh my God, I love this account. It's not giving me heart attacks. That is like the number one. Oh yeah, you probably, since you have literally every single item, right? With Arya, 4-piece Astral Voice, Yishungus. 52, 10, 3, 1, you're running crit damage, fist damage attack. That is the classic Sona layout. Again, same thing, right? Your build is good if you play with Sona Dylan or Zhao Dylan. If you... if you play with Sona Zhao, sorry, that way, your current layout is good. Current layout, crit damage, fist, attack is good. However, Arya is gonna take Sona, so you have to go back to Zhao Dylan. And with Zhao Dylan, you want to run attack, 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 right? You can run crit damage here, or fist damage here, but at least double attack is usually the best. And then ideally you have triple attack. Just pointing out, 3-2, you have M2. Because you have M2, you can actually go down. You have a good amount of attack subs. ER, attack crit rate. Damn, that's a really funny piece, not gonna lie. I think you can run ether damage here even, or pen ratio. Yeah, you can basically run pen ratio here. Energy region, pen ratio, crit rate. That's nearly ideal. Do you have one more attack sub here? Yeah, you do. There you go. That's pretty perfect. 2946 or 64. One of those two is perfect attack. So that is nearly perfect. That way you can also start min-maxing a little bit the damage. Or another possibility is that you continue running attack here. And instead you allocate more rolls, more substats towards crit rate, crit damage, right? That's another possibility. So because you have Astra at M2, because M2, you can min-max CR, crit damage, subs, or run pen slot 5. One of those two, right? Both work, whatever you prefer. You want 2900, I think it was 64 attack stat screen for max buff. If I remember correctly. It might also be 46. I'm actually not too sure. One of those two. 41, M2. The f do her mindscapes do? Yeah, that way the additional shot shells, and this one gives 50% damage percent. Okay. You don't really use the assist, or you use Hormone. What team do you play her in? Do you play with Chingy and Nicole? Play with Chingy and Nicole, I probably would recommend you to run Chaotic instead. Yes, you do. I would probably recommend running Chaotic over these pieces. Your substats are good though. Most of the time you could make up for them. I think these pieces you have here are really good. So these three you could exchange. The problem might be these, where you are missing some stuff. Depending on how this rolls, you could use it. So for Zuzu, Hormone is a fine set, right? It's not bad. It's like if you want to min-max, she has better options. 4-piece. So also one difference that is really important. If you play Chingy and Nicole, the way of how you play it is basically you're just gonna on-field Chingy until the enemy is stunned, and then you swap her in, right? So unless you stun too fast, she will have full uptime on Hormone, which makes it a good set for her. However, Chaotic has the higher potential, but it also requires really good management with Nicole. So it is harder to play, but has the higher potential. That's basically the way of how you can phrase it. Both are fine, right? Very important, however, don't use her sick. Use Brimstone, use Cordis, Garmina. Yeah, that's basically it. Use one of these two. You have an R2 Brimstone, okay. I think R2 Brimstone is better than Cordis, but it doesn't really matter. Right, her signature is just complete fucking dog shit. So, also I'm quite sure her best layout is attack, attack, attack. Sure. Attack, attack, attack is right. Might be crit damage, attack, attack if you use Brimstone. With Brim. Oh goddamn, we had it open before, right? Where's my Suron? What did I run for the Calcs? What was the best result? Yeah, with Brimstone, you want crit rate, attack, attack. And with Cordis, you want crit damage, attack, attack. This is even more important. More, I'm 100% certain actually. There you go. That is the layout you want to run, depending on the weapon you use. If you run her own signature, you want attack, 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 by the way, but anyway. Just don't run her own signature. This is even more important for you, however, because you have her at Mindscape 2, right? And her M2 gives her an additional 50% damage percent. So the last thing you want is ether damage. Ether damage is by far her worst choice. So pain ratio is better, right? But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Otherwise, I mean, you have a build, you have her stuff maxed. That's otherwise a good Sichuan. 3-6. That is a lot of attack. You do have sick. Same thing here. I'm just gonna write that into everybody's feedback because, I mean, why not? It's not really a feedback, right? More like a note. Sona with Adia. Impact slot 6. 2-piece. King of the Summit or Shockstar Disco. Specifically for Adia. If you are gonna cash anyway because you spend a lot of money, which apparently you do, right? Apparently you do. It probably doesn't matter because your Adia is just gonna be M6 or whatever. Or M2, right? You probably don't have to worry too much about that. I don't think you need 3 stuns versus the new boss, but yeah. Otherwise, you're good on attack. Definitely, that is regardless though. For the Adia team, assist to 12. Max out that assist. And also not only assist, but also EX and ult. You want all of that days you can get. Her basics don't really matter because you're not using it, and her naughty cat has like no days value, right? So that's whatever. Dying for hamster cages, yeah, but I mean you don't need hamster cages for this one, right? So you're good here. And you have 7 left, let's be honest. You could do that. Jingyi, M2, what the fuck does her M2 do? Stun damage 130%, okay. And more days. That is all good, right? You have that 1, you have this leveled, you want her assist up and also her dodge. Jingyi, dodge and assist to 11. You will use them frequently, so don't give up on that. He already stuns very fast anyway, but regardless. Arguably, maybe even because you have M2, right? The M2 gives you the additional days. So it might be that you would stun too quickly if you were to level this. But I have no fucking idea, man. Seth doesn't exist. 50, 180, M0. Your crit damage is... Crit rate, your crit rate is too low. I think you still want to overstack slightly. You're at 62 plus 20, 82. I think you want more crit rate. Attack, electric attack. Haru, you want more crit rate. I'm pretty sure about that. Attack with 2-piece astral or hormone, ideally. It's literally just get all the attack because he gets a ton of crit damage from everything. Problem is this is... Actually, can you? If you were to steal Sampi's piece, that would be really fucking good. But yeah, aside from that, it's fine, right? You don't really need the assist at all. Great. That's not needed at all either. Good. 103-2, 3-2. That looks good. Do you run attack here? You run attack, yeah. Anomaly Mastery, attack, and AP. Yeah, honestly, your substats are kind of weak here. Yanagi, Pen or electric damage. Honestly, Pen over electric damage or attack, slot 5. And otherwise, you know, roll more subs. The best advice as per usual. Okay, she's dead. 85. The Caesar doesn't exist. That's not a unit. Pulchra. 41. I think you might not be playing Pulchra. Just a guess. I think you might also not be playing her or her. You have her build. 70, 245. That is fine. ER, 2-piece ER. Perfect. 2-piece pen, I mean. That is 56, that looks good. You have all of what you need. You're running Steam Oven, that is fine. You could run Blazing Laurel. Lycon, level assist to 16, especially now after the buffs. And aside from that, it's fine. You also could, I don't know, level dodge to like 13 or something. Given that you are at like M6 or well M5 plus. The only reason why you could level the dodge, why it's arguably worth it, even though he's basically an off-fielder, is because if you do a dodge counter, first of all, nice typo, Hoyo. If you do a dodge counter on your active character, he is also gonna do a dodge counter. So if you play, for example, Yidhari with Lycon, I mean, to be fair, you're probably not really gonna do dodge counters because you're more likely to just parry instead. But yeah, there's not much more to say. You can level the dodge, it's not the most important thing, but you could. Corrin, okay, Corrin is dead. Neko, okay, so I'm gonna be harsh on this. Neko. I expect her to be 16, 16, 12, okay, 13, 16, 16. Okay, let's make it 15, 16. Right, I expect this. I expect that. You can run Woodpecker. Ideally, you are running Cordis Germina, and I expect her to be built better than this. Build her. You know why I'm telling you this, Ijan? You know exactly why I'm telling you this. I expect this. The next time I see your account, I want this scene. I want her to be 16, 16, 13, 15, 16 at minimum. I will do that for you. You did that to yourself, actually. Right? You did that to yourself. Nicole, you can go assist if you want to for a little bit more days, but I mean it's ER to PCR, that's fine, right? You're not running AP, you're running crit rate attack, that's okay. NB is built at 50, is not built. Dead. Okay, they're just all dead. Imagine you pull for Ellen and then you leave her at level 20. It's a choice. It's a choice. I mean, we don't have to check whether or not you are able to clear, right? I think we are good in that regard. You are able to barely clear, you know, barely 20k. It's a little bit close. But I think if you start maxing, right? I mean, if you look at this, you nearly lost all of your score points here, right? That is basically unacceptable. Basically unacceptable. But given how you are barely able to clear, I think we don't have to check anything further. I don't really have feedback for your account, aside from what I have here. So, any questions that you have that I didn't touch upon that you would like me to touch upon? Good. I don't really have advice for your account outside of this, right? You spend a lot of money. You don't need me. You know generally how to build your units. There are some things you might be able to improve, but in the end, it's still RNG, right? If you if you're not lucky enough, it's just, you know, not gonna work out. So there we go. That is all the feedback I have for you. So, a lot of money. Let's call it that way. Account grading, Ichan. Your resource management was great. There is not much to say. That is a straight S. Your disc rolls were arguably good as well. Your builds, there was some stuff which I sent you, right? Sometimes your assists weren't leveled. Your Lucia was not had not her basics and assist to like level 11. So for the build, I'm gonna give you an A+. There was certain improvements you could do regardless of the disc rolls, right? The skipped units, I mean, you literally skip none. Skip none. Literally every single agent you have, so there's no reason to say anything. Your DA scores were an S-. 8-10 weeks ago, they had 164k score, right? Not 65k. That was like, maybe it was 8 weeks ago. Let's say 8 weeks. I don't remember. But one time you did not hit 65k, it was 64k. That is basically unacceptable, right? You could have just spent more money. Less money. I mean, if you spent less money, you could have gotten another hand, and that would have given you the remaining 1,000 points, right? Yeah, exactly. He'll bring her too fast. Overworld agent choice, I'm gonna give you an A- for that. I'm not a big Yidhari fan. And because this is my choice and my opinion, that's fine. Overall, that's an S account. It was good. You spent a lot of money. I mean, I expect it to be good. So, there we go. Thank you so much for submitting your account. Much appreciated.